Hi everyone, it's time for Olympics here. So let's talk about women and men's tournaments. It's gonna be really nice to talk about, and I'm really excited with this tournament. Olympics is always an amazing moment for sports in general, and as I love soccer, I love to watch those tournaments. Um, the Olympic soccer is not that big for men, but it is huge for women, and we are the former champion in men's, and we still don't have the gold medal in women. And I really believe, I'm really hoping for winning both medals, both gold medals, of course, this year. I'm really excited, and I believe it can happen this year. I will talk about both during the tournament. This first video, I will focus in women's first game. Brazil played against China um, at 5 a.m. here in Brazil. It was a really really early game, and I love it. I mean, I love and I hate because we have to wake up so early and then keep working. But I love it because it came a nostalgic feeling with the World Cup in 2002 in Japan. That was the first huge tournament, the first World Cup that I remember really good, and that was the tournament that made me fall in love with soccer, to fall in love with football. After that, I never stopped watching Brazil game, any game, woman, man, pro, U23, U20, U17, whatever we have, we are always watching, and I'm excited for this tournament. So let's talk a little bit about women's game. Um, First, in a general aspect about tactics, we had a really good, really solid defensive system. Barbara was amazing. She was saving a lot of good chance that China had, and we had a really good attack with Bia working a lot in the left side. She was creating a lot of opportunities, and she was amazing in this first match. I really like it. So I will talk a little bit about every part of the game, and we start already with the first 15 minutes. Bia creating three good chances for us. From the left side, she could create three good crosses from the left. That was really important, really hard for their defensive system to clean it. And in the second chance, Marta scored the first goal. Brazil started winning, and we started there our first goal and our first from the five. Then a few minutes later, we made another good play from the right side now, and that being scored the second goal. So Brazil 2-0, and before the end of the first half, we still had a few more chances to score again, and most of them from the left. That's why I was so impressed with Bia Zonerato first match. She was really good. She was really important in our first match in our attacking system. And also we had a few good chances that China created that Barbara had to save in a really hard situation. And we go for the halftime with a 2-0. Whenever we come back to the second half, in the first minute, we already had really good chance for China that Barbara made an incredible save. She was amazing. In a 1-1 situation, she got a giant against the Chinese forward, and she saved this first minute chance that they had. And after that, in the first 10 minutes, of course, the first 10 minutes was uh, hard for us. After this first minute, they had a good opportunity with Barbara being great, but in the next 10 minutes, we still had two more chances by China that we we were anxious, we were that took our breath away. It was hard, and we were like 2-0. If they scores 2-1, it's a hard situation, it's a hard game. And then in the rest of the second half, we had a really tight match. Chance there, chance here, chance there, chance here, chance for both sides. Again, Barbara being amazing, but we were really good to score the chance that we created. Mm, Besides, both were having good chance. Only Brazil was creating these opportunities and having a way, finding a way to score the goal. So in the last minutes, we still had more chance than them, and our third goal was in the middle of the second half, and the other two goals, the fourth and the fifth, both were right in the end of the game. So a really interesting match. I really like it to watch it. It was a good match, a good as entertainment. It was a really good match because it was really tight, both sides working a lot. And as a Brazilian fan, it was amazing because Marta was great, Barbara was great, Bia Zanerato was great, and we won by a really good score. Um, in the other match of the group, we had Netherlands playing against Zambia and winning by 10-3. Of course, it's a really uncommon score, but I guess we're gonna have right next Saturday morning a really interesting match because I really like the way Netherlands play, and I believe it will be a really tight, a really interesting match for both. I'm a huge fan of Lieke Martens. She's a great player from Barcelona, and she is Dutch. And they also had Miedema, that is the top scorer in the Olympic so far. She scored four times in the first match they had, and they are the two players that I think we have to care more about. We have to be really awake what they are doing, and it's gonna be a really great match. Marta, our queen, facing a really good team that will make it harder than China made, and of course Brazil will make so much harder than Zambia made. So it will be a really tight match and a really interesting game. Another thing that I want to say is that that next game, if we tie, it's gonna be a 4-4 points in the group, and the last game, who score more will be the first, who score less will be the second. So I want so much that we don't tie. We have to win. I think it's really important to win this game, to be the leader in this group, because thinking in the last round, I don't believe China can tie the game against Netherlands. And of course, I believe so much that Brazil will win Zambia by a good score. But as they had 10-3 in the first match, they had a good goal. So really happy with the first game, and also really anxious and really hopeful for the rest of the tournament. I am in love with Pia. She's amazing. I'm loving how Brazil is playing, and her work is really good. What she is doing is really good, and I'm really happy with all of it. And I really believe that that's when we will win our golden medal in the Olympics with the women's team. I think we had a good chance this year. So good to see you guys here. I will talk about men's game really soon, and I will be launching the video here really soon. So see you. Comment what you thought about the game, what you want to see here in the channel, and have a good day. Bye bye.